if you're watching this video right now, then there is a high probability that the universe put this video on your timeline, because the universe wants you to go after whatever it is that you want in life, and go after it with conviction. If you wanted that nicer body, if you wanted a six-pack, if you wanted that bigger house, if you wanted more money, if you wanted to make $1 million, retire your parents, retire your entire bloodline, travel the world, doing absolutely whatever you want, whenever you want, then this video is for you. Because I'm going to talk about what's stopping you from getting what you want and how to actually get it. So, in this universe that we live in, we only have a finite amount of time, meaning that time runs out. Time is a valuable commodity in which you can't buy back, in a sense where if today passes, you can't go back tomorrow unless you have a time machine, which does not exist. So the problem is, a lot of people really waste their time with procrastination. I would say procrastination is the killer of dreams. I've always wanted to make money ever since I was in high school and in college and when I was a teenager, but I wasn't really convicted enough, meaning it wasn't a serious thing to me. That's why I procrastinated. I wasted so many hours of my life by not focusing and not locking in. You really only have two choices in life. It's either you stay mediocre or you become the best fucking version of yourself, and you become ruthless, and you become the best at every single facet of your life. Either you become normal and mediocre or become the fucking best. There is no other alternative. And don't get me wrong, becoming mediocre is okay. There are so many people that are okay with being mediocre. There are people right now that are retiring, that are in their 70s, that have lived a mediocre life. Now, I don't know if you want to stay mediocre, but for me, that's not me. I know that I have potential. I have a lot of belief in myself, and I want to be the fucking best at whatever it is that I do. And the reason for that is I am morally obligated to become the best version of myself, because I want everyone around me to have a good life, and I am a provider. I can't let my parents retire without having a few $1 million in their bank account. I can't let them work until they're 65. I can't let them live in a shitty house. I want to be the best because that's the motivating factor that drives me. I want everyone around me to live a comfortable life. Therefore, I am willing to go to the depths of hell to become the best version of myself, because that's what drives me every fucking day. If you want to become mediocre, there's absolutely no problem in being mediocre. Like I said, there are many, I can't English right now. There are many people right now that are living mediocre lives. But the question I want to ask them, and I want you to ask this too, do you think that they regret living a mediocre life? Or do you think that they wish that they should have went after what they want in life, and they should have gone through the fire and go the extra mile in getting what they want? There's this beautiful quote that I've seen today, and it goes something like this: the most expensive piece of real estate in this world is in the graveyard, because there are billion-dollar ideas that have not been executed. I believe I saw this in the School of Hard Knocks. Shout out. So, the University of Hard Knocks on TikTok. I don't really scroll on TikTok, but sometimes when I get bored, it's a bad habit, I go on TikTok and start scrolling my life away. But then I snap out of it because it reminds me of my purpose to retire my entire bloodline and get after what I want. But there's minor distractions here and there. I'm not perfect, guys. So when you experience these distractions, you need to have a purpose, because purpose snaps you back into grind mode and getting after what you want. If you're procrastinating, if you're brushing important things to the side, it's your purpose that pulls you back and gets you back on track. Now, a big problem with society right now as well, especially with the younger generation, they wake up every single day with no purpose. They literally do not have a plan. And I don't blame them. Our system doesn't even teach us how to have a proper plan in life. They teach everyone the same thing. Go to school, get a job, retire. Unfortunately, that system is outdated and it does not work. Other people are great at other things, right? Not everyone can do this exact same thing. And it's a shitty life, right? This is the mediocre life. How the fuck can I be mediocre when I've seen so many things in this world, just from traveling to so many different places? I've seen what money gets. I've seen what life is with a substantial amount of money. And it's not about the money, it's about freedom. And to me, just by traveling, just by going to different countries, going to different cities, and seeing what life has to offer if you go after what you want, I can't live a mediocre life anymore. So if you're a young individual and you want to see what the world has to offer, I really suggest that you guys should travel. Get out of your hometown, spend a couple $1,000s and go travel the world and see what the world has to offer. Because I guarantee you, some kid from a small island in the Philippines, which is me, by the way, if you go to Miami, Florida, you'll see that there's fucking millions everywhere. If you go to Dubai, you'll see that the money there is insane, right? So how can you be mediocre when you know that life has this to offer? Okay, so if you really want to go and get after what it is that you want in life, first off, find a purpose. Find why you want to do it. Find a reason why you want to do it. Okay, so if you're fucking fat right now and out of shape, ask yourself, why do I want to be fit? Right? You want to command more respect, you want to talk to more girls, whatever reason you have, use that reason, use that fuel, and add that to the fucking fire that you have inside of you, and go after it, right? So every time that you procrastinate, you just remind yourself, this is why I'm doing it, okay? You need to wake up with a passion and a purpose in life, because it's so sad, it's absolutely sad, knowing that there are people out here waking up every single day with no passion and no purpose. Guys, I shit you not. Every single day that I wake up with a smile on my face. Why? Because I'm so excited to do the things that I want to do every single day. I look forward to it every single day. And you're going to notice the same exact thing with the most successful people on earth, with the most successful billionaires, millionaires on earth. They wake up every single day and do work or do whatever they want, right? Because this is what pushes them to become the best. This is what motivates them. This is their life. There was this Canadian billionaire, I forgot his name, but he was showing up to the office every single day, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. This guy is a billionaire with a B, 8.9 billion US dollars net worth, right? The president of the UFC, Dana White, this guy works hard. This guy works every day. And he's already a millionaire and he's still trying to make more money. And he's still trying to do the things that he likes because that's his purpose. So, let's say for example you want to go to the gym. Motivation is not going to be there. It's not going to be there all the time. You have to have the discipline, right? And with discipline comes going after what it is that you want every day, going to the gym every day, regardless of how you feel. This is discipline. You can feel shitty every day and still go to the gym, right? I've always had this scenarios when I was boxing as well. Because in boxing, we train 6-7 days a week, right? And not every day you feel the best. But if you rely on how you feel, you're not going to go too far. You have to have the discipline and the drive so that you can get after what you want, right? And I showed up every day. I did really good in my amateur career. I won a lot of fights, so no complaints there. Discipline fucking saved my ass. Now I've used that same discipline and same mindset in business and actually dominates in my industry and make money in this industry and get after what I want in life, become free, travel everywhere, give my parents money, whatever, right? So before everything, develop a purpose. What do you really want? And once you have that, procrastination does not become an issue, because every time you procrastinate, you remember why you're doing it, boom, you're back in the game. And I want you to really be convicted, because like I said, we only have a finite amount of time in this world. Either remain fucking mediocre or go fucking crazy and really get after what you want. Because if you're lucky, we only have 70, 75 years, 80 years if you're lucky. Once we hit that limit, that's it. That's goodbye. That's your life right there. You're never gonna have to do it. You're never gonna reach what you want in life because you're already dead. That's the unfortunate reality. So get after whatever it is that you fucking want. Have a fucking purpose and stop procrastinating. Procrastination is the killer of dreams, right? And if you're stuck in a position where you're constantly overthinking, you're anxious, you develop anxiety, let me tell you one thing. Action alleviates anxiety. So once you have a purpose, start taking action and really be disciplined and do it every single day. And I guarantee, without a fraction of a doubt, I guarantee that life will reward you with so many nice things. You will feel fucking amazing. But you have to have a purpose, you have to take action, you have to be disciplined, and you have to fucking repeat it because it compounds. Get after whatever you want in life. Don't fucking stop. Let's go.